welcome back to Eastern Plains of Colorado here on McCaffrey Farms. Let's get to the video, but first be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Be sure to drop a like on the video and be sure to ring the bell icon. That'll notify you when I post videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. This should be a good video. Got something I'm excited for. The surprise I've talked about in a few of my last videos that we've had. We're gonna be putting them on. First, we gotta drop this off. I'm gonna take it back over where we normally put it, drop it off, and then we'll pull the tractor up by the shed, start doing a few things, and get ready to do what we're gonna do. So stay tuned, be sure to like the video. Hopefully you enjoy it. Well, let's get to work. Wheat's looking pretty good. It could probably use a little bit of moisture. We're supposed to get some this week. I think we're supposed to get a little bit of snow, but once again it keeps changing every other day, so who knows what we'll actually end up getting. Some would be nice. Decent half-inch of rain, 10-inch rain would be great. It's still got really good color. It's getting pretty dang tall. Definitely way better than this time last year, so that's a good sign for now. But let's drop this subsoiler off. All right, I got the latches open. Like I said, that's what helps hold that on when you raise and lower it and everything. So got those open. Now I'll just have to put the 3-point down and kind of pull ahead while it drops down, and then we'll be good to go. And just like that, we got it off. So now I'll take this up to the shed, and like I said, we'll tighten that bolt, and then we'll start getting ready for what we're going to be doing. This is a pretty good site. Grass is starting to green up. I don't know if you can really tell too much in the camera, but grass is starting to green up, especially the stuff that doesn't have cows on it or isn't a pasture or anything. But even some of the pastures are really starting to green up, so hopefully all these pastures can start greening up, and then when all the people with cows need to, they'll have plenty of grass to put their cows out on and be able to keep them fed. Next thing we need to do, we need to take this toolbox off, because what we're doing involves that area right there. I'm excited for it, but I'm ready to see what it's going to be like. But while I got a little time, may as well show you what we're going to be putting on. I've had it for a few weeks now. We bought them the 31st. We both think that we got a heck of a deal on them. Anyways, this is what we got. They're Big John saddle tanks. Each of them are 500 gallons, so it's going to be an extra 1,000 gallon of storage for us. They actually came off of an 8410, I believe, so pretty identical. They're just 8 bolts on each one, and then over here there is a plate. We think what that does is there's these 2 deals here on each tank. Pretty sure that goes under them, and that's just a way to kind of help each of them kind of support each other. But one nice thing is this has a little step welded on right here, and then that handle, so in that way it'll be a lot easier to get in. But for now, I'm just going to be setting them on the tractor, trying to get them on, making sure everything will fit right, work right, and then from there we'll see what we need to do. Might try and talk to a few people that also have saddle tanks and a planter similar to ours, see how they have theirs plumbed in, and then from there we'll get a list of what we need, how much hose we need, all the connectors we need to make it work on our planter, get it back to our planter, and then from there we can later on put it all together and get it ready for planting. But yeah, that's what we got. I know I said I was going to try and keep them out of the videos, but after editing some videos, they were all over in the videos, so who knows, some of you probably figured out what we're doing. But that's what I'm going to do now, try and get this off, and then from there we'll run some water in these bolt holes get those cleaned out, spray a little penetrating oil in there. We do have all the bolts and everything for those, and I think they're in the Redford in the shop, so then we'll just have to get those. Then from there we'll probably get our loader. They do have 2 hooks up on top that we can tie chains to, make them all work good. And yeah, here in a little bit, once Dad gets back, we'll start getting everything ready and hopefully be setting these on today, seeing what we need. This sucker is on there pretty dang good. The tractor, I believe it's a 1998. Dad said it came with this toolbox when they got it, so it's pretty well 24 years old, and that they've never taken it off. So with the wrench we have, this is the cheater bar that we're going to be using, because it's a 30mm wrench and we don't have a pipe that can go over that end. These are the only things that we can find. So, and a little bonus, the top end has a little bit of extra weight in it too, so more leverage. Like I said, take this off. I don't know if we'll ever put it back on. We don't really use it that much, just collects dust. All right, I got the holes where the bolts are gonna go, got those washed out fairly well. Sprayed them pretty good with WD-40. We're gonna move the tractor out of the mud, more over that way, so there will also be a little bit more room on each side of the tractor for us to put these tanks on. Then we're also real quick gonna take this mirror off. It's broken, and up there it actually got into the stack and melted a little bit of the rubber, so sometime we'll probably have to clean that, but we're gonna take that off. It shouldn't be too hard where it's already broken. That's better. I can do that too. Yeah. Got this first one kind of up towards the tractor. We got it in over the fender, getting stuff to put under it. Hi dog. Kind of help jack it up, see if we can get it. I think we have the jack set good to where if we let it down it could line up, so Dad's gonna let it down and we'll go from there. Got one started. I think Dad said he's gonna pull ahead and then maybe let it down a little bit, see what that does. Hopefully it gets it in line a little better. Got one on for the most part. I still just think it looks very goofy without fenders. A lot more space there though. For the most part, we got that one on. We got the bolts in. They're not 100% tight, but we'll undo this one and then we'll try and get this one set on, and then from there we'll go through, make sure we can get them all tightened, and then we'll be good to go. This one we're gonna have to let it drain a little bit because there's some there's still antifreeze in it, and we need to let that out before we do too much. So for the most part, got them on. I tried to film as much as I could. It's kind of hard because I was the one down here trying to balance them, make sure they went in right, not messing anything up. But got all the bolts on that side tightened up. Then on this side, that one right there, don't know what's going on with it. Tried multiple times, it's still going about that far. It might be going a little farther each time. If it is, it's not much at all. But we did end up having to take the handles off of the steps, and then as you can see, we took the fenders off, which they are just right here. And then this is the other handle. It went on this side, right where the WD-40 can is. That's where that one went. Like I said, it's got a step here and a handle. It's over just far enough. It's going to be something. When we go to get out, we're just going to have to turn the wheels all the way to the left. Then that'll open up more access to there. And then it'll be a lot easier to get. But because right now it's kind of a little awkward. Then the door, it just opens up. It's about right. And then this will be the first time I've seen it from inside. I think that will look pretty dang good. They do have a pressure gauge right there. That would be nice to hook up. See if we can do that. But overall, I know we still need to do on the bottom. Still needs to go that plate that runs underneath right in here. Still need to do that. Now that I'm up here, looks like that side isn't quite all the way tight yet. That one is I think this whole side, other than that one bolt, I think it's good. Like I said, we'll just have to look, make sure. And like I said, other than that one bolt and then tightening that side a little more, I think we're going to be good. Like I said, I think it'll be pretty awesome to have. That light down there will still do some good. Those ones will. That one will be kind of cut off. But that one down there is just going to be shining, lighting that up. But for getting in and out at night, that'll be nice. It'll really light it up. Like I said, maybe before planting we can get these ones up on the roof and then on the front of the hood done, and then get that one, and then this one here. Maybe we can get those, some LED bulbs for those. But like I said, just for now, we just getting them on so we can get a list of what we need to get them plumbed, get an idea, talk to a few people, get an idea kind of how we need to plumb them to work best with our planter. Like I said, just need to finish tightening everything up, and then we'll be good to go. Figure out why that one's not going all the way, and figure out what exactly we need to do to get that one the rest of the way tightened. I'm excited to get them plumbed in and working and get to use them this spring. Now this I can get used to. I like the looks of this. The only thing goofy is the fenders being gone. I don't like seeing that much tire. I don't know why. It's just kind of goofy and weird. But overall, the tanks, I like the looks of the tank. But we just backed it up from over the wet spot where we cleaned the bolts out and everything. Moved it over dry ground. Dad got the plate for the bottom, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in real quick, and then for now we'll be done. All right, we got that bottom piece on. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna back this up to the planter. Then tomorrow, I think the plan is to hook up to it, unfold it, and then get an idea of what we're gonna need. Because with the fertilizer stand that we got, it had wider or thicker hosing than what's on it right now. Plus, like that, we're gonna have to redo stuff anyways. Still gotta change the tires and check the openers. So it's not a whole lot that we need to do. It's just stuff we need to get done. And maybe tomorrow we'll go to the one fertilizer place. They sell a bunch of stuff like that. So might just go get a list of what we think we'll need. And then tomorrow maybe try and go up there and see if we can get it all ordered and go from there. But right now, Dad he's got the forklift and he's gonna go pick the pallets up. We're gonna put them on that pallet, then we'll be able to put them on the storage shelves and put them up until we take the tanks off. And we can put it all back on it and have it back the way it's supposed to be. So, not completely hooked up yet, but I mean, I think that looks pretty dang good. Like I said, I don't know, he's coming around the tractor. We got the fenders and the handles put on the pallets and the blocks that were with the fertilizer tanks. Actually, I don't know if we'll be able to put it there. For now, we'll probably just stack it somewhere here to where Justin can still get to his chemical stuff and it'll be out of the way, because until we unhook that thing, this area is going to be pretty clean. And once we unhook it, we'll probably take those off. Dad would kind of like to rig up a deal for our box drills, our grain drills, so that way when we drill wheat, we can still run fertilizer with those tanks with wheat, because they're kind of set up for liquid. They used to pull. Dad dropped a fender, but the drills, they do have some stuff. I know they used to run liquid on it, but they ended up quitting. So with these, might be able to do that again. Dad's just gonna set them on the ground for now. Not really a good spot to set them on those storage shelves right now. We might have to move them around, but these are the 8 bolts for the fenders. So I'm gonna put them up in the cab, that way they're always there. And when we take them off, go to put the fenders back on, we'll still have them and won't lose them. The reason we had to take the fenders off though is, one, they were already about to hit just messing around and trying to put them on. Number two, when you turn, the fenders will get into there and there. So we're gonna have to take them off. We took this left one off before we even put it on, because we ended up taking that right one off halfway through putting that tank on, and it's a lot easier without that on there. So that's why we took them off. There wasn't going to be enough space when we turned, plus being that close, getting in and out is going to be a pain, so probably going to end up taking them off anyways. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm pretty excited for these tanks. Like I said, next few videos probably going to be working on the corn planter, getting it ready, and getting these things plumbed in. But for now, thank you for watching. Be sure to drop a like on the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And be sure to ring the bell icon. That'll notify you when I post videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.